Hey guys, and welcome to another Tytan Tries. I thought we'd round off this I was going to say trilogy. I mean, it's not really a trilogy, is it? I thought we'd round off this particular line of videos with Killzone Shadow Fall. Now, from what I can remember, I actually got this game with my PlayStation 4 on launch day. I remember I paid £502 for my PlayStation 4 from from my local shop, which is no longer there anymore. Sad. Console Connections, rest in peace. I had bought pretty much everything that I had up until that point at that shop. And I think I bought the last player pack that they had left, because I pre-ordered it, and the guys knew me, so it wasn't the last PlayStation 4, but it was the last PlayStation 4 players pack, and they luckily sold it to me. And it came with it was two games that it came with. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was Killzone Shadow Fall, and it came with two controllers as well. I also bought the official dock and a few other different pieces, but it came with this, and I was really excited to play this. And to start off with, I remember I kind of really enjoyed it. It was, apart from playing Killzone 2 and Killzone Liberation at the time, it was the only Killzone game that I'd played. However, shortly into the game, I don't know, maybe like a third of the way into the game, I got to be honest, I had a little bit of buyer's remorse. It felt like a very generic, very boring, phoned in sequel. It went with a very, very different vibe to the original three games. I think it's set like 30 years after the first game, or the third game. And for some reason, it probably explains it, I can't really remember, but for some reason Helgen or the Helghast, I should say, and the humans are now living on the same planet, separated by an entire wall that goes around the whole planet. So you got the two factions. Straight away, I was like, "That's shit. I don't like that." And yeah, it's a lot more kind of like, there's a kind of big Cold War theme running through this game as well, which, yeah, I mean, I suppose it was just like a complete tonal change from everything we'd had up until this point. I remember the game being very good looking, very pretty, but apart from that, there's some very questionable choices. Like, they had swapped out the main weapon that you have. You have a railgun and a drone, which you can give some basic orders using the old trackpad, I believe. Which was, it was fine, I guess. It wasn't really like super into the drone. I was quite excited about using the trackpad because that was a new feature at the time, but it kind of felt, I don't know, just tacked on, I guess. It's like they didn't really have any idea what to do with the trackpad, so they just made it control a drone for reasons. So we've got the Pro set up now. We've got this game installed and ready to go, all downloaded and patched. But yeah, I do remember getting really frustrated and just bored of the main weapon, which was the railgun. I think you can convert it to a rifle. So it's like a submachine gun, rapid fire weapon. And then you can, I think you can click one of the buttons in and that converts it over to a powerful sniper rifle. Which, it's all right, but yeah, you really, really better like and enjoy that weapon because you're sticking with it throughout the whole game. You could also pick up another secondary weapon, I believe, which can be anything. And that was another thing that I didn't really like about the game. Like, all of the weapons kind of felt the same. There wasn't any like major distinction between them. And I didn't really feel like the story really went anywhere either. But, you know, that was, what, 2013? I would have played that, so a decade ago, almost to the month, probably. Does it still hold up? Do I prefer it now? If we give it another try a decade later, let's find out, shall we? Let's swap over to the PlayStation. There we go. We got there in the end. Apparently it was something to do with the resolution settings, which surprises nobody, myself included. These 1080p monitors. Okay. Alright. I don't remember it. I don't even remember the interface to this game at all. I'm kind of getting Master Chief Collection sort of vibes, which is curious. Obviously, this massively predates that. So, Chapter 1, The Father. It's a very almost live service looking sort of front end, I suppose. Which, did it really look like this? Alright, well, whatever. Elite mode. Ah, but you need an expansion pack. Interesting. So you've got all your online friends and all that stuff, so you can just touch. See all of this stuff. Alright, whatever. Let's just go straight to the campaign. I guess we don't even have, like, options. Yeah, we do. It's just down in the bottom of the screen. I see. So what options do we have exactly? Probably not much. Sound mix. Oh. Small speakers? Interesting that there's no headphone options. Alright. So, new campaign. I guess we go normal. I can find my volume. There we go.
The war between the Vectans and the Helghast ended in seconds. They call it the Terracide. 1 billion lives lost in the Petricite fires that swept Helgen's surface, reducing it to nothing more than a lifeless rock. In the days that followed, an uneasy truce was negotiated and a settlement was reached. The survivors were to be given refuge on another world. Vecta, home of those responsible for Helgen's destruction. Half of the planet was given over to the survivors. And the Vectans that lived there were forced to leave. This was no longer their home. This was New Helgen.
What could possibly go wrong, huh? Alright. So straight away we can see the very oppressive, foreboding atmosphere.
Come on, Lucas. It's time to leave. Can't take everything. Just what we need.
Just grab the PlayStation and then we'll be gone.
Listen, I know this is tough, but we don't have a choice. We have to get to the wall. We'll be safe on the other side. I'm gonna look out for you. I need you to do the same for me, okay? You're gonna be my second in command. Let's go.
And he has a very bright pistol. Alright. Ooh. Kinda cool. I mean, straight away, like, visually, the game is just a massive step up.
Hey, where's my second in command?
And we also get, he's wielding a fork. That's cool. And we get to play with the much improved PlayStation 4 controller.
This way. Quick.
So straight away, like, none of this makes sense. So the Vectans hand over half of their planet, like, and they make that decision in a couple of days, for refugees of these Helghast because they destroyed their planet. But the Helghast were obviously the terrorist aggressors, but they never, you know, like, moved all the civilians out of the way for it. They just dumped everybody down, and I guess the civilians had to make their own way out of these like exclusion zones, or what would you call it, like ceasefire zones or something. Like I remember playing this, and like just straight away I was just like, this is complete guff. It doesn't make sense. Also, I believe we can turn the 30 FPS lock off, yeah. Which I believe was for the PlayStation Pro. So let's try that. Yeah, we're definitely, we're nowhere near 60.
Come on.
It is a pretty game though, even now. It's held up very, very nicely. It doesn't feel like your country anymore. Well, it kind of isn't. This was like a really dumb thing. And why would you give like half of the planet over? Surely you would just give them like a continent?
We're gonna be okay, Lucas. I promise. This isn't forever. We'll be back. This is Vecta. This is our home. It always will be. I want you to remember that. Okay? Now don't make any noise and stick to the shadows. Come on.
It's like the ISA didn't have any choice, even though they could have just blasted their ships coming in from orbit. Yeah, so this is what I mean. The Helghast are literally moving in before the Helgans are even before the Vectans are even like evacuated. Oh. Hi. And they're just shooting children and stuff. Like, it's just utterly ridiculous. I do remember as soon as this game came out, and I remember playing it, and you know, Killzone is dead at this point. They just went so far off the beaten path.
Lucas, get in here.
I'm in here, Dad. I'm right beside you, Dad.
We have to be quiet.
Yes, Dad.
Okay, wait here. Don't move until I tell you.
Alright. Don't die, Dad.
Okay, now, Lucas, now. You're doing great. As long as we're smart, we'll be fine.
Okay, Dad.
So I'm wondering if that stuff that burned Helgen was the stuff that we saw them in the last video using in the third game.
These things need to give up. Okay, we're clear.
Is that one of us? Who are you? What are you doing here? Don't move.
There are suitcases on the side of the road. We've been searching access to these buildings, you know. There are some still hiding. Now, yes, just make sure Vector observers are nearby. Wait. Take them over there. All units, we have members under fire. Condition red. Units free to respond. Control 6 and 6. Show us details.
Are there like any subtitles? Display maybe? Yeah, there we go. Because I can't even hear what he's saying. So.
We have subject particulars. The first is information as follows.
Nah, he doesn't have any subtitles, I guess.
Let's move.
This way. I'm gonna go with him now.
This is definitely going to be like one of those missions that you play through the first time for the story and you never want to touch it again. Because again, it's the Sony walking simulator.
Is this your kid?
I'm taking him to the wall.
Looks like you're gonna need some help.
You're a shadow marshal, aren't you? Why are the Hellgas doing this to us? There was an agreement. We were guaranteed safe passage out of
Hey,
here.
buddy, I don't like it any more than you do. But until you get to the wall, it's their rules. Like I said, you're gonna need some help.
You can get us to the wall safely.
Look, the south crossing is closed, so we're gonna have to take the long way around. We've wasted enough time here already.
What's your name?
Sinclair.
I'm Michael Kellen. This is my son, Lucas. We're gonna go back outside. I want you to stay close to me and don't make any noise, okay? You're doing great. I'm trusting you.
Dad's a smart man, kid. Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, straight away it just doesn't feel like Killzone at all.
Dump your sticky belongings on the road. Hurry! Move! Stay together. Keep moving. Shut up and get moving.
What's wrong?
Door is jammed. There's something blocking that door.
Well, that's not good.
There's a hole in the roof. One of us might be able to squeeze through, drop down, and clear what's blocking.
Hey, guess whose job that is?
We need to move. It's too late to turn back now.
I can do it.
He's the only one small enough to fit through there.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Come on.
Might as well make ourselves useful.
Once you get up there, I want you to stay out of sight. And I want you to go straight for the hole, okay?
Sure.
So I think this was the first game that used the new Decima engine.
Kid,
He's always had his own way of doing things.
he's braver than some of the headlines.
Obviously,
Lucas.
the Horizon games will make great use of the Decima engine going forwards.
Lucas, we couldn't have done that without you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you could have. It's just a little board up against the door.
Let's go.
It wasn't even like jury-rigged into place or anything. I guess that's... Is that Vectin? Or is it just chicken scratch? I like their new armor. It's way more high-tech and futuristic.
No. I'll take care of it.
Alright. Did it really matter who shot him? Oh, right.
What are you doing?
Take no chances.
No, I didn't sign up for this.
No, you signed up for my help. This is it. Worry about your conscience when we're on the other side.
I was gonna say,
Come on. We're not far from the wall.
fuck that guy. He was gonna shoot us anyway. What is nonsense writing is that? Oh, this place is starting to look like a bastion of evil.
Just up ahead. There's still a lot of danger. Wait here while I check things out.
Alright. What's the worst that could happen here, huh?
Lucas, we're almost there, but we gotta be careful.
Alright.
This way!
Now, it's got to be said, I don't actually remember this game really that much at all. So, I kind of feel like I'm playing it for the first time. Almost. Oh, no. Not daddy.
Lucas, stay behind me. Wait, wait. We were promised safe passage. Please, I've got my son with me. We're unarmed. Hey, stop! Stop! You can't do this. This is our home too!
No!
Little bit late, but
What's wrong with him? Why isn't he moving?
Damn it.
What's gonna happen to me?
Well, looks like you're gonna have to stick with me, kid. Come on. We'll be okay once we get to the other side of the wall. Come on.
it does show a tremendous uplift in performance, to be fair. Like how much faster the PS4 was. But I remember this game was visually an outlier for a long time. We never, like, this game set the benchmark, but a lot of games didn't really
Well
come
done.
close.
You're the youngest cadet ever to be admitted to the Shadow Marshal Academy. You should be proud. I know if your father was here, he'd feel the same way. All our people want is to be kept safe. That means taking the fight to the Hellgast.
What?
It means crossing the wall. No matter what they do. Still Vector over there. One day you're gonna get it back. For all of us.
Right. Sure. Sure, buddy.
The Shadow Marshal program is honored to have you, Lucas. You know where you have to go. And you know what happens if you get caught. You're let out. On the wall in chains. The back over your head. Paraded. Or mocked. And then executed.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
You have no idea how sickening this is to us. Forced to live here, alongside the people who destroyed our planet. And then there are people like you, Lucas Kellen, judging us, treating us like we are the criminals.
Well, in a way.
This wall won't protect you forever, Shadow Marshal. We'll march through it and take the rest of your city.
Try it. It won't be as easy as the last time.
Last time?
Halt! By the supreme command of Lady Heravisari, and in accordance with Statute 8 of the Peacetime Convention, we hereby sanction the release and exchange of detainees, and for them to be returned immediately.
Well, that didn't go very well, did it? I do remember her.
Are you alright? This way.
So why shoot up the place? Like, you're gonna get the prisoner exchange. It's fine. It's all going ahead. That was just so pointless. No peace. I like the Vecton ships. They're cool. I mean, look at that wall. Like, it's like this city is completely enclosed on its own. At least that's the way it looks like. Doesn't look like half the planet to me. That is a really cool looking futuristic city though. It really is. Definitely can't say it isn't. This really did show off the power of the PS4. Yeah, like look at that. It looks really freaking cool. I do remember being like blown away by this. Because obviously I was always an Xbox guy, but I saw the Xbox One and what they were doing with it. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm out. I'm getting a PS4. Did I regret the decision? No. But I did have some questions after playing about half of this.
They're not seeing what I'm seeing. The intel speaks for itself.
They don't agree.
Well, Minister, we're gonna have to convince them. I have to go. Excuse me. Welcome home, Lucas.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be back.
The men might appreciate what you did, but it wasn't smart. You're too important to this operation. God damn it, you're too important to me.
I had to, sir. Getting captured was the only way those men were getting out alive.
Luckily, we had someone to trade.
Who was she?
Codename's Echo. Chancellor Vasari took a keen interest in getting her back. Besides the fact that she's a half-breed, we've got nothing on her. Let me show you something.
Notice she actually did look like a Helgen as well. Not like in Killzone 3, they're women.
I take it you've
Looked
seen
like
this.
a normal person.
Negotiations broke down days ago. The government's running with it, playing out options. I can tell you they wouldn't find any.
Since when did we start relying on politicians?
That's my boy. Look, I know I'm asking a lot after everything you've been through, but I need your help. They're on the brink, Lucas. One wrong move and this all blows up in our face.
Whatever I can do, sir.
It was a recon mission across the wall. Infiltrating military communications, troop movements, and logistics. We need hard evidence, then we can strike.
What happened?
We don't know. That was 2 hours ago. We've heard nothing since. I need you back in there. Contact me when you've located the crew and retrieved the intel. The Hellgas know we're there, so at this point it's damage limitations. We can't leave any traces. I'm trusting you to clean this up. Do what you do best.
Alright. Chapter 2, The Shadow. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw this. Just this shot. And the blade and like our like skeletal mitt. Everything, it just looks so good. We hadn't really seen anything that looked that good before. Obviously it was not running as well as it's running here. But, you know. I don't remember these missions. Infiltrate the purification plant. Alright. I wonder if we're going to bump into Echo again. But I like the fact that in this one, like I say, she actually looks like she's Helgen, even though she's a half-caste. She looks, you know, that sickly pale skin and whatnot.
I'm inside the facility.
Good job, 1-8. Locate and secure your owl and weapons package.
Copy that.
Yes, the weapons package. Boo. Where are we going? Nope, that is not what we want. It said follow the rat. Light usually leads the way. Usually. Climb up. Climbing up again.
Also, I've spotted a security camera.
You can expect enemy resistance. Use your tactical echo to spot any threats. Tread carefully, 1-8. Pulsar out.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh. Right, yeah. Remember that as well. So you can't use that too much. And it has a cooldown as well by the look of things. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very different game. Sneaking around in the shadows. It's just... I mean, is this even really Killzone anymore? Oh, the comic there. We can push options to view it. I think I remember this. I think you can actually like find complete comics, which yeah, it's fine, I suppose. It's fairly standard as collectibles go. Not bad collectible, you know, by any means. But yes, games and their collectibles. Now it's another one of these typical video game useless cameras, which we can just walk past. That's fine. Ah, we can jump. Can we jump in the other ones? I don't think so. And there is an annoying film grain all over everything as well, which is a bit of a shame. You know, this was like the first time on a console we were getting proper 1080p, you know, visuals, and then they put that film grain shit smear all over everything. That's it, you actually have to hold the button down. I gotcha. He's got his back to us. That's unfortunate for you, sir. Ah. Even gives you some information. Cool. Fall or jump onto the enemy to do a drop down melee. Really? Well, that didn't work. Alright. I don't know whether you're supposed to attack whilst you're going down. Not sure. See if we can knife this sucker. Wait, can he see me through the pipes? Yep, he can see me through the pipes. Why not, right? Pretty sure we have like regenning health. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, alright, I guess. Yeah, fine. I'll let him have that. I guess we're gonna go up. Ooh.
Still haven't received the parts I need. Can't expect me to have this place up and running if you won't supply me with what I need. There's no point drafting in extra workers. I don't need help. I need parts. I know you're reading this. Can't ignore me. Some of us still have pride, you know. Some of us still care.
Yeah, I remember these audio logs. For some reason they come through the speaker on the controller, which I guess, you know, they had a speaker on the controller. They wanted to use it, didn't they? It's kind of, again, it's odd. I believe some games that did that, you could actually disable it. In fact, you may very well be able to disable that in this game. Oh, that's cool. It actually shows you, like, I guess everything here is to be found on this level. Curious. Audio. Maybe not. I could have sworn. No. Maybe it was other games. I know there's a lot of games that had audio logs and stuff that come through the actual controller, but yeah. Melee an enemy and quickly push. So.
I got something.
Alright, not quite super elegant. That time it seemed to have worked. So what do we got here? Dossier. We can view the dossier. Built in conjunction with the developer of Vector City, the dam took approximately 5 years to complete and impounds an area of water known as the Strait of Vector. Since the division of the city, 35 hydroelectric... Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. I'm not interested. Alright. Yeah, I remember we can get out here. I mean, even by today's standards, it really is a very good looking game. Ah, there's the owl. This is your owl, hovering attack drone that has several useful abilities. I don't remember being able to shoot enemies. That's cool. You have to set, yeah, attack mode, zipline mode. I do vaguely remember zipline mode. Shield mode, that I used a lot. And stun mode. Okay. Tap L1 when the icon lights up to give a command. Okay. Okay. And it, you know, one thing I will say about the touchpad is it is remarkably responsive.
Corsair Shadow 18. First package located and secured. En route to second package.
Roger, 18.
Yeah.
Weapons drop should be nearby.
There we go. This is our weapon. We have no ammo for it, which is smart. And it's a railgun, which I love me a good railgun, but eh. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so we can get our little drone to hack these things. And that does... I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, come on little drone. Let's get out of here. Let's see what we can't find. Let's see what we can find. A bit of hitching there, but that was a checkpoint. So, you know, all the hitching and stuff as well. I know we're playing it on a Pro. And I'm guessing as well, if you play this on a PS5, I'm guessing you get like perfect 60 FPS. Right. I'm pretty sure you can use a zip line here. Ah. Nope, get to attack those guys. When the out... Oh, really? Well, that worked out bloody well, didn't it?
Chevron formation on the left flank.
Yeah, there's going to be no chevron formation for you, sir. Can we drop down and kill these guys? One way to find out, I suppose. No, we can't. So we've just got to keep sending the owl in, I suppose. Or maybe there's somewhere where we're supposed to be able to... That looks badass. Can we? I wonder. Can we just jump on him and execute him? Nah, he's way too far away. No. Oh. Nope, we're alright. I remember that animation vividly. Right, okay. So this really is just a case of sending him in and hoping for the best. Doesn't take a lot of punishment before it gets destroyed though. Right. Is this really how you do this bit, huh? Guess there's like literally no ammo to be found. I killed one of them, I guess. There we go. Yeah, he's not the most, like, efficient thing in the world, but, you know, does the job. Okay. There's the owl zipline. Right, swipe right to set him to zipline. Okay. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Now.
Ammunition package acquired.
Copy 1-8.
I like the way he, like, reloads and just throws the empty magazine that the gun was loaded in. I know that's a stupid thing to nitpick. But still.
Crash site. Get down there and search it out.
I'm heading there now. 1-8 out.
Yes. Now I'm starting to remember this mission. I think I did play a heck of a lot of this, to be fair. Well, that's good. Oh, we'll have the comic. Fire a zipline when the icon lights up. Alright. So I guess you can, like, almost zipline everywhere. Yeah, man, this game, it really is good looking. You can't say it isn't. Even now. I'm pretty sure if we do that, as far as I can remember, that's like a stealth kill. I think. Alright, I have no idea what that is. Let's see what we can't discover. I'm not sure if we can, like, pick up enemy. He's looking right at us, I believe. You know what? Fuck that guy. Actually not looking at us, curiously enough. I mean, the shooting feels fine. Whoa, you're going to tear me apart. Is that right? Not today, sunshine. So this is the... the weapons themselves look very good. Alright. So this is the Helghast upgraded SMG, I suppose. Let's see how she handles. I guess there's nobody out here. Yeah, everything just looks razor sharp and extremely detailed.
I got something.
You do got something. You got a grenade. Definitely could have gone better, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, that gun feels nice. It feels good. But like I've kind of said previously, the problem I remember is although this gun does indeed feel nice, it's like they pretty much all feel like that. You know, you're in this sci-fi futuristic age. You could have done some really cool stuff with weapons and you didn't. At least that's what I'm remembering anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, oh, hi. Oh, evening. Somebody's shooting me. Yep, looks like they're all dropping the same weapon as well. I will say the music seems to be better this time round. There's a lot more kind of like, I don't know, impact to it. There's a little bit more, it's atmospheric, more subdued. It's not right in your face. Weapons feel nice and punchy. Sound nice and punchy. Adrenaline. Right. Yeah, I think that's what we can activate. Ah. Yeah, I remember these. I mean, it looks like it's suppressed, but it doesn't sound suppressed at all. I thought that we could... That's the What's that? Vlug. We don't want to use the Vlug. I think this is an ISA weapon. What are the explosions like? Yeah. To be honest, I think the ones in the PS3 looked better, the explosions. Because they just went all out with that game, man. Right, I'm sure there was something we had to do here. Ah, it's the Keyser. Let's try the Keyser. Yeah, again, it just feels very similar reload pattern. Very similar looking weapon to the other Helgen weapon anyway. It's just another rapid fire assault rifle, I guess. Which I suppose is fine, you know. Thought there was something that we had to do here. Maybe not. Yeah, we need to be moving quite far over. I'm sure there's like some big battle that you have to hold off for. Maybe that's a little bit further on. Right, let's... Oh. Again, like, visually it is incredibly impressive. And it certainly visually looks like Horizon Zero Dawn. You can see that familiar kind of graphical shine to it.
Pulsar 1-8. I'm at the crash site.
Crew status.
3 KIA. They've been searched. Looks like they're out.
The others can't be far. No traces. Destroy the ship. Plus our out.
Alright. Now, I don't want to say too much in case anybody hasn't played this game. And it was an early launch game, so it is reasonable to believe. The alarms are used to call in reinforcement, but that's what they are. They're the alarms. Can hack and disable them. Come on, baby. It's still got that like very weighty feel as well. Like all the enemies react nicely to being shot. They're well animated. Right, so apparently we've got to destroy this. Pretty sure it said destroy this anyway. Find the intel and rescue the crew. Well, to be fair, I mean that is pretty destroyed. Not gonna lie. Highlight objects in your surroundings. I can't remember if you can actually use that to find collectibles. Pretty sure you can, but I might be wrong. As I've said, it has been a hot minute since I've played this. Oh. That usually means enemies. But maybe not. Because thinking about it, like Sony doesn't really have a first-person shooter game. If you think about it. Like they had two pretty solid ones. Well, until this came out. Because Resistance was a pretty solid game. Be nice if they rebooted that or remastered that. Or, you know, here's a thought. Maybe, just maybe, come out with something new. I think the Killzone franchise kind of ran its course. It'd be nice to see like a collection brought to the PS5, or even bring it to PC as well. That would be nice. Thank you very much. So I really don't want to buy a PlayStation 5. Oh. Oh. We're using... Oh, I remember the adrenaline. The adrenaline like slows you down. It's like bullet time. Yeah, adrenaline was really cool actually. I mean, bullet time, that kind of effect, is always cool, right? Right, how do we switch weapons? why. This looks like it's got a grenade launcher on it as well. Ah. So no, I guess collectibles. Oh, that's kind of lame. Collectibles aren't highlighted. Yeah, they give you a lot of adrenaline. I can't remember how much they actually give you. So that's always the thing, because it's such like an overpowered ability. Do you want to keep using loads and loads of it, or oh, death? Sure. You know, you don't know how much you can actually use and abuse it. We're almost on an hour. Really? Okay. Well, that adrenaline, does it only last? Oh, it only lasts when you look down the sights. Alright, that's curious. Well, we're almost on an hour here, guys, so I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, it's, again, it just feels like generic sci-fi shooter. Not even really sci-fi. It feels like kind of like a slower, futuristic Call of Duty, I guess, is probably the only thing I can say about it. It definitely feels like it's completely lost its identity. I mean, maybe we just need to play a bit more of it. We will play it, though. We will get to it in 2024 when we do them all. I don't think I've done this game before anyway. We'll put it on the docket. And we'll get through them all. It's just the complete tonal shift on the story. The story's just, it goes from silly sci-fi to just awful. Yeah. Anyway, they're my thoughts. Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, till next time.